Deos, the God King, spent most of his time alone. For him, time was relative. A human life went by faster than a breath. Delving into relativity and physics to explain his concept of time would fail. At a certain point, human understanding of these concepts broke down. The God King was alone now. Although he had the ability to fly, he preferred to walk. It harkened back to his species' beginnings. He supposed some things didn't evolve. He'd given a gift to an idiom when he'd looked from side to side in the human's dream, and he wondered what they had made of it. He had meant it as a joke. He was toying with his pseudo-nemesis both because it brought him joy and because it was a good strategy. The God King understood things about the young man that no one else did, not even Constantine himself. Of all Deos's gifts, the greatest was how far into the future he could see. He'd known this day would come, if not when. He had felt that a flying creature would come. Humans would see the creature as a bird the size of a pterodactyl. Deos thought of it as avis, a word his kind had granted humanity long ago. He looked around the translucent fields he'd been walking through. He'd flattened a trail through the tall, grass-like plants. He could command the plants to stand back and erase his path, but there was no point. They thought they were doing him a favor by remaining bowed, allowing him to easily see his way back. Let them worship as they saw fit. Avis was far away. One of the two suns in this system was visible behind the massive bird. She cawed loudly to let Deos know she was looking for him. He smiled. His flesh was a mixture of alloy and biology. His teeth were alloy, and they sparkled beneath the star's light. Deos didn't look at it, but kept his eyes on Avis. She soared to him and landed 30 meters away, then cawed again. Still smiling, Deos went to her. "It's been a while, old friend. How are you?" Avis lowered her body so she was closer to the ground. She brought her wings in, the metal feather-like instruments on them rippling. The bird's biological eyes looked at Deos with intelligence. He stepped closer to the animal and ran his hand across the top of her head. The bird cooed. "What do you see, old friend?" "The same as me?" Deos asked.